Hey there, everybody. This is Lexall CV, and today we are back again with another game of Lost Seas D&D. And here is our DM Mira Raven for our intro.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to play another game of Lost Seas. As a little catch up, the crew of the Tory and the Devil's Pride had made it into the city of Hook Fen, which is the equivalent of New Orleans. They went out upon the city and seemed to be enjoying themselves. Avi and Kogo got some magical tattoos that might require some getting used to, and they decided to hit the bars. Kogo made a new friend. Arlana was downstairs drinking, and Avi had a rather interesting time with their halfling deckhand, Jensen, resulting in him
Oh yeah.
waking up naked
Oh yeah.
with the
I
halfling
had forgotten about all that.
on another boat.
Oh, I remember.
So, I'm going to get the music started. Knox, I need you to go ahead and roll 4D100s.
Oh, and happy Father's Day, Bro and Knox.
Thank you.
And to anybody else who's a father who's listening to the stream.
Yes, that
Thank
too.
you.
And to Sapalo in case he watches it later.
Happy Father's Day to Sapalo.
All right, that's.
The fact that this song became a fucking. That whole show's a fucking.
Okay, Avi. So, I'm going to let you know what you did last night that you do not remember. So, you might want to write these down.
Oh, Lord.
With the 88,
Hang on 1 second. I'm ill prepared for life.
It is now the next day, and now it is next day's Avi's problem.
That's normally not an issue. The problem is I am now tomorrow's Avi.
It's funny
Go.
how that works.
I am ready.
okay, the 88, Avi. One of the first things you did while streaking is mount the statue of the Anchor Lord in his square, yelling inappropriate lyrics in your native language. You made 3 gold for the performance. The 70 and 71 are you drew 2 more cards from the deck.
Oh no.
The 13 is you spent all the money you had left on you because it all got turned to copper for one last magical tattoo.
Oh
You
no.
ready for this?
Oh no.
Oh, good lord.
Avi, you now have a tattoo on either of your butt cheeks that looks like a face that allows you to cast Stinking Cloud.
I am honestly not not terribly upset with that, to be honest, because that's just gonna be fun.
You
Now
have
let's
to
do-
expose the tattoo to use it, though.
Okay, Miro, we are friends in real life.
You still like it's gonna be a deterrent.
I know.
Oh lord, this is great figuring out.
All right, now, Avi, I need you to roll a d10. 4, 7, and 9 do not count. Reroll. Okay. Avi, you drew the Rat King. You now have a dire rat familiar, and you know the spell Locate Familiar.
Oh.
Oh,
Is there any possible way that that could have been any? There's no possible way that could have been any better. Direct. Here. That's awesome. And so I need again. 5.
Okay. You didn't get to partake in this because it occurred while you were blackout drunk streaking through the city with a halfling. But many people now like you because you drew the feast card, which summoned a hero's feast in the dead center of Oyster Street. Many people ate until they were full. You are now considered the naked Robin Hood of the street.
Yeah. That could have been a whole lot worse. You have no idea how frightened I was that.
Oh no, you're lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Because now you I won't lie, you're looking at a you're not looking at too many good ones left.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But at this point, Avi, you are flat broke from on your character sheet because you had all your money turned into copper and then you literally paid for an ass tattoo in pennies. And we will.
I am okay with that.
You now have a pet rat you can summon. And there's some people in the city that will like you, even though you ran through the city naked because you summoned food. But you did wake up the next morning next to a naked Jensen on an Aarakocra's boat. And we will pick up with you in a minute. Kogo!
yes.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. So, you're sore. You're tired. It only took 20 minutes. And he was like, "You're done?" Oh. Uh-huh. And, your new orc friend proceeds to go back downstairs in his wheelchair to drink. Arlana, you see about 20 minutes later, the wheelchair-bound, scarred-up orc come back down to play cards.
For clarification, he's an orc, not a half orc, right?
He is a full orc.
That's my excuse.
About 5 minutes later, you see Kogo
Hobbling down the stairs.
walking down the stairs, a little bow-legged, little worse for wear. Her beard is unbraided and has been tied back behind her ears so it didn't get in the way.
Oh my god.
What do you do, Kogo and Arlana, now?
I think Avi ditched us.
Yeah, let me get a drink for the road, and then we'll go.
Well, yeah.
So Kogo's gonna go up to the bar and order.
Give me one too, eh?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
You didn't hear the eggs.
I got you,
Oh,
my
no,
friend.
Arlana's letting out her real accent.
I got you, my friend. So is this like New Orleans where they actually have like the specialty drinks and stuff like that that come in like the souvenir cups?
Yes, but you gotta pay extra.
Okay, I'm doing that. I'm getting 2 of those.
Y'all have gone to which bar had y'all gone to again?
Blah.
Hang on, I gotta pull up the list of locations. Where are we? Cities.
Where's Hook?
This is Hook Fin, right? Yeah.
It's
well,
in Shell Islands.
yeah. Queen's Gallery. Pretty sure we were at Ride the Bull.
No, we didn't go to Red Bull.
No,
we
y'all went to Rogue's Revelry.
Rogue's Revelry. That's where it is. Okay.
Yeah.
You get these little shot glasses. I shouldn't say shot glasses. You get these mugs. They're glass. They've been etched to have the symbol, which is a trumpet with a knife through it. And they are filled up with this bright green and blue liquid that after you get it, it's kind of like the green's on top and blue's on the bottom, and the bartender thumps it with a finger, and it swirls into like a hurricane.
Ooh, fancy. Kogo's gonna already be sipping on hers, like walking back to Arlana with like one arm like held straight out in front of her for Arlana to take it, but not really watching where she's going.
I was gonna take it. Looks kind of high, but I'll drink it.
It's okay to be fancy sometimes.
Both of
good.
y'all make a Constitution saving throw after drinking this.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Kogo's good.
hey,
Hey!
same
Alana's
roll.
good. Y'all will not suffer a point of exhaustion in the morning.
Yay!
And you make it out onto the street. What do you wish to do with the rest of this evening?
No.
Hang on, I'm looking at the other places very quick. We've already been to Destination Unknown. That's businesses. That looks boring. Probably shouldn't go to the dangerous area with the gangs and stuff.
No, that's probably a really bad idea.
Yeah, and I only want to go gambling with Avi, so I don't really want to go gambling right now. We need to find Avi to go gamble with.
Y'all just hear something yelling from down the street. Oi! Look at that! The halfling's riding the bull!
What?
What? We're gonna walk that way.
Yeah.
Kogo's like hastily walking, but it's kind of like swaying from side to side, like misstepping every now and then because her hips are still sore.
And as you make it to Ride the Bull, it is another large two-storied drinking house that has a sign that says Ride the Bull with a set of iron horns jutting out of it, hanging from the awning above. And you hear people yelling. And music with a really strong bass line is coming from inside.
This looks like Kogo's kind of place.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, as y'all go in, make a perception check for me with disadvantage.
I didn't need the disadvantage.
Okay, Kogo, you walk right into a pillar as you get in. And you just, a gnome. I fancy you there, had enough, I.
Might have done, yeah, might have done.
Hey, Arlana, I gotta open up a folder. Give me a second.
Oh Lord.
Oh no, that sounds dangerous.
Right?
Okay, inside you see Bass
Oh my god.
completely blitzed.
Oh my god.
Kiwi sitting on his shoulders, yelling. Sonny, I can't believe he's actually gonna do it.
Oh no. Good timing with the song.
Right?
And
Yeah.
Corva, that's right. I told you he could. And you look outside, or you look in the center of the room. It's kind of hard to miss. And there is a minotaur. It is a full-grown, very large minotaur, bouncing around the room, throwing its back, flipping around, and you see Uldric literally standing on his shoulders, going, "Yeah, you son of a bitch! I told you I could ride you.
Oh my
Uh-huh. What you got? What you got?" And you know the video of the drunk dude that's like standing on the back of the mechanical bull?
Yes, like
Yeah,
where
it's
he's
like
like
walking
doing like
around.
almost a dance. He's so smooth with it.
Yeah, you see Uldric doing that on the back of this minotaur while still drinking.
Oh my god. What did we just walk into?
Kiwi, bet 15 gold that he actually can stay on there. That son of a bitch better do it.
I think with that threat he will.
How much longer does he have? That's impressive.
Boss just, I don't know.
I thought you went back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't throw
Kiwi,
up
just
on me.
Kiwi. Aldrich dared him to drink that whole barrel of meat he brought.
You wasted all that meat on one stomach? That's not good. That's lame. You don't do that, man.
You fibbed. You told me that was something else. I knew you were lying.
You're supposed
He
to
just holds up
enjoy
a
it.
finger, grabs Kiwi, and hands Kiwi to whoever wants to grab him.
Coco gets kiwi.
And Boss goes out in the street, and you just hear, "Blah!"
Oh, that was a waste of meat, bot.
Party
You hear someone
foul!
else, "Oh shit! He caught the door on fire of the other bar."
Dragonborn.
Sorry. Sorry.
Boss, get yourself some water, Captain's order.
Not seawater though. We're experienced sales
You'll watch
people.
Boss just stick his head into a rain barrel.
That works.
And all of a sudden you see Aldrich hop off, walk over to Corva. She picks him up and puts him on her shoulder. And the bull.
All right, you made 30 seconds, and I bet you couldn't. So here's 300 gold.
Damn.
God damn, how much you have to put down to get 300 out of that?
I didn't put down a fucking dime. I just told him I could ride him like a sunset.
Oh. Kogo's getting ideas.
Why are you walking all funny?
That's a long story. Pure bloods, man. Pure bloods.
Anyway, we're off. Crew, roll it out. Getting drunk as shit somewhere.
Why aren't you drunk as shit here? Boss was drunk as shit here.
Bods were drunk as shit on the boat. You never get drunk as shit as a place that you just took a whole lot of money from. That's like rule number 1.
Well, I didn't take you much. I'm gonna get more drunk here.
Kogo's gonna follow. She wants some too.
You're gonna drink with the crew or drink with?
Where are they going?
They have wandered off into the street, and other than Torva with Aldrich on her sword, you kind of lose the rest of the crew pretty quickly. Oh, and Kiwi, because y'all are still holding Kiwi.
Boss is a dragonborn. He's like 7 feet tall, isn't he?
Well, he's going back to the boat. Right?
He's actually drank most of a rain barrel at this point.
Yeah, he's probably
He's
gonna be
still,
outside for a
he's
bit.
still at the barrel?
Yep.
Arlon's gonna go over. Don't drown yourself.
I'm fine.
That doesn't look fine.
You could be dry drowning. I've heard of that. That's a bad thing. I don't know what it is though, but you could be doing that.
She's
Just
gonna
saying.
pass him on the bag. You gonna be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I got something for you. Here, this will make you feel better. And Kogo's gonna take out her egg of questionableness.
Oh no.
Eat this, it'll make you feel better, I promise.
No, Kogo.
No, it'll feel better. I mean, it's either
questionable. That's a bad idea.
it's either good for him, it makes him throw up, which is a good thing too. They're both good
He's
things.
already thrown up. I don't think, and we don't need him, lasting anything else. We don't need to pay for that. Who knows what Avi's done to ever see left?
Well, if he breaks something else, we'll just grab him and run.
And she kind of looks at Buzz. Yeah, Avi just went away.
Did you see him come by, or were you too drunk inside to see?
Kiwi. Yeah, we saw Avi a little bit ago.
Where did he go?
Not sure. He was running around in the crowd and had no pants on.
Oh.
That sounds like a problem for tomorrow, Arlana.
Yeah,
I would say that it is. How about I take Boss back to the boat, because about that time you see Boss knocks the rain barrel over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you help him back? No offense, but you're tiny and he's really, really big.
Kiwi just ties a rope around one of Boss's finger. All right, follow me. Come on, you can do it.
Don't let him fall on you.
Boss just looks at the finger, rope on his finger. Oh, okay.
Follow the bird, boss. We'll see you a little later.
See ya. Be safe.
So you just watch this 2-foot tall Aarakocra take y'all's giant dragonborn bard away.
Yeah.
More
That's
specifically on a leash.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
lizard on a leash.
At least he's not dashboard iguana.
Oh.
So are y'all gonna do any more drinking this evening?
You know, Arlana, I have an idea.
What?
There's an apothecary around here that if they're open, we might be able to get something for Boss so he doesn't feel bad in the morning.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's good.
That might not be a bad idea. Let's see who we can ask. I don't know where it is.
What was it called?
It is something apothecary. That's all I know. Hey you! And she's just gonna point out like the person nearest to her. Is there someone nearby her?
She just points at a pillar.
The one she walked into that has a face imprint.
Kogo, that's your face.
She kind of squints her eyes at it. Huh. Okay, yeah. Another person. Hey, you. Actual person.
What?
Where's the apothecary? The good one. The one people know about. I can't remember the name.
You talking about Smokey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, you just go down over there. Alright, right over there, just off Horse Road. Make your way out to Daenerys. Can't miss the sign. Smokies. Also, smoke, you know. Just make your way over there, you'll be there in tickety boo.
Okay, thank you.
Alana, do you have comprehend languages?
I can't know.
Okay. Thank you. We'll find
He
it.
kind of pointed when he said it.
Yeah, let's. He said
Oh,
smoke.
good night, fuckity bye.
Bye. I think. And she's gonna walk out in the street, and he said that there was smoke. Maybe we see smoke, and she's gonna see if she looks up and like sees any like trails of smoke going up.
There are plenty of chimneys making smoke.
Are any of them interesting?
Can you tell us a little more clearly what he said?
He was saying you take an alley off of Oyster Road out to the Narrows, and you can't miss it because it's
Oh.
full of smoke.
The Narrows are that fancy place too. Let's go.
So, this way?
Yes.
Yes, it's the northern edge of the city. But since y'all are going this way, I do need y'all to give me survival checks
Oh God.
Survival?
at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Survival check.
Hey.
Oh no.
Okay, with the 10 and the 8, it takes you about 4 hours
Oh my
of
God!
wandering through this town. Like, you're pretty sure that you looped back around and went through Ride the Bull again and got drinks again? Because you have extra cups. Like, Kogo, you actually now have a metal tankard that instead of a handle has like 2 horns on either side so you can drink from it like a bull.
Yeah.
Where did you get that cup?
I don't know, but I like it. And she's just gonna hold it up, like holding on to each of the horns.
You need to be careful or you poke your eye out on.
Yeah, but like, it's so cool. And she's gonna down the rest of it and like flip it upside down and put it on her head.
It comes to rest just above your eyes. So like you got like a scowl because it pushed your eyebrows down, but now you have like a upside down horn helm on.
Yes.
But you also now smell like watermelon and strawberries.
Yes. It's even better.
I smell like a high elf. This is weird.
And you
It's-
finally find Smokies because I mean the sun's gonna be up in probably about an hour.
Okay, we're going to find something and see if that's home for boss, or because he's gonna be up soon. And
We may
I'm
need
sorry,
something
we
for
need to
us
go-
too.
we need to go to bed.
Let's get something for all of us. And
Yeah,
maybe
that's what
Avi. Because Avi was pantsless and that's not a good thing.
It is still not tomorrow enough to be my problem yet, but
This
we
is
will do
true.
something for.
Enter the story.
Okay, you enter in and it is you're immediately hit by the smell of like 7 different types of incense.
Oi.
There are spices and other things in like hanging baskets.
Do
There's
any-
shelves with glass vials of tinctures and everything. And before you, on like what looks like a hammock that has like a big, thick, fluffy rug or something over it and a bunch of pillows, is this gnome that's just holding a staff, and it looks like she's meditating. She might be asleep.
Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Like salutation.
Oh no.
Yay. It's one of these.
Thank you for coming into Smokey's Apothecary. I'm Smokey.
Of course
That's
you are.
cool.
Hi. We need stuff.
Oh, okay, stuff. Like looking at you right now, you're gonna need a hangover cure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna need a few
Yeah.
of them because we got friends.
One of them was pantsless. It was a thing.
The other one's a really, really tall dragonborn.
He caught a door on fire puking. It was cool. And kind of scary.
This music's actually playing quietly in the background. Okay, I think I can get you set up. How many people are? Oh my God, you're probably with a whole crew, aren't you?
Okay, let's see. There's me and Kogo. Avi's right around without pants. There's Boss.
And there's Kiwi.
I fuck Aldrich.
Yeah, fuck Aldrich. He'll be fine.
I don't know. Was Kiwi that drunk?
I hope not. We sent him as our guide
That's
dog with
true.
Boss.
That's true. I think Corvo was 5, so I think
Yeah.
we really need 4, maybe 5 to be.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Everyone else can fend for themselves.
5 is a nice even number. I liked 5.
5 is odd number, Kogo.
But look at my
Yeah.
hand, it's all nice and even. And she's just gonna hold her palm like up in Orlana's face. See, it's nice and even.
Yeah, I think that's all I can see.
Yes.
You just hear the gnome. Oh my God, I love your nails. They're so clean.
Thank you. They're kind of sharp. I like them.
She just comes up with this like for her it's this huge package, but for y'all it's probably like a medium-sized package. She's like, okay, that'll be like 15 gold.
Here you go.
She takes it. Okay, so there's your hangover cure. Also, do you know who this one belongs to? And she points over at Drogob, who's just hanging from a rope swinging around.
How long has he been here?
You were supposed to be on the boat with. Oh, you were with Boss.
Oh no. Oh no, we forgot the baby gob. How did we forget that? I'm so sorry.
I didn't forget he went back to the boat with Boss. And
But then
Boss
Boss
told me
can-
he didn't have alcohol. He said he had like powder for something. So I left him with the baby goblin, and I should.
Kogo's just gonna like stumble and run over and just like swoop him up. I'm so sorry.
Jogob, how did you even get over here?
He points at his feet.
Oh,
I guess.
Boss
Yeah.
is in trouble. I asked him if he was cool to have the kid there. He said, yeah, he's in trouble.
He is in trouble. Wait, Kogo has a question for you, lady.
Okay.
She's gonna pull out the egg of questionableness again. What can this do?
Go in a trash can.
But it's
not
a,
mine.
but it's a special egg.
Gross.
It's Koga's special egg.
Then you eat it. Don't give it to drunk boss. We don't need him burning everything down. Or wait, is he an electric dragonborn? I forget.
He elements.
The countryside.
Isn't boss a yellow dragonborn?
I think he's
Or
golden.
They're golden. Doesn't he have like electric?
No, I think he's brass. I think he's got fire.
That's right.
I just wondered it was electric. I thought he was like a big giant lizard Pikachu.
So besides this, what else y'all have here?
Are you on the level?
She'll take drugs.
Yeah?
She did a demon form one time.
Hey, not in front of the baby gob. Hey,
Rar.
I'm supposed to be a role model here.
Then we're
It
screwed.
is a gold dragonborn, so he is fire. Well, I mean, I got some stuff that can make you feel good. Got some stuff that can make other people feel bad. I got some brownies. 2 types. Good
Ooh.
type, bad type.
Ooh. I want good brownies. Just one for later. Maybe help with hangover.
5 gold.
Can do. Not for little goblin, and she's gonna shake her finger at Drogop.
Drogob was reaching out for the brownie that's like literally bigger than your hand, Kogo. Like you're sitting there like you have just been handed one of the largest brownies you have ever seen. Inside your head, you're now hearing, "I got the golden ticket." But I also get things for curing diseases. If you need any potions, I sometimes have them.
I think
You
we're
know, just
okay.
the regular type of stuff.
Do we need any more good health potion stuff?
I've got. She like pulls up, rummaging around. I got like 3. Sorry, my thing's not scrolling. Sorry, my character sheet decided. I have like 3 moderate and 1 higher. Wait, here we go. I have 4 regular ones and 1 greater. And I know there's one. And then I have like 3 moderate, so I'm good.
Let me go ahead and say, do you have 1 greater that I can go ahead and get? I don't have greater anymore.
Yeah, that'll be like 250 gold.
Never mind. I'm good, thank you. I spent too much money on tattoos.
Yeah, you guys spend a lot of money on tattoos. Are we
Yeah.
good? I think we need to go back to the boat, and I need to yell at Buzz.
Yeah, I think we're
Letting
good.
the Drogob escape.
I think the buzz is coming down and we're about to start feeling real bad.
Well, I'm gonna make him feel bad because he didn't do what he said he.
Agreed. And this little one
And
probably
then
has...
I'll give him the hangover thing. Like, I'm mad at you here.
We can
Kogo,
withhold
do
it
you
for a
notice
little
how
while.
tall boss is?
He is pretty tall.
He's
Wait,
like really tall.
let's talk and walk. Talk and walk. Thank you,
Yeah,
Smokey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Give me another survival check at disadvantage, both of you.
Shit.
No.
Oh, Kogo. Oh, Harlana.
Okay, it's about. I mean, really, this is not a big city. It's not. But it still takes you 4 hours to make it back to the dock. It's like 8 a.m. in the morning when you make it back to the boats. Both of y'all give me a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ah!
Hey.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Kogo, you've sobered up and you feel pretty fine. You're like, all right, good night of drinking. Never really walked off a drunk before. This is I partied so long I was sober kind of thing. This is weird. Existential crisis. Arlana, you feel pretty crummy.
But
Like you're not at disadvantage. It's just that you feel kind of shitty. And as y'all are making it back to the boat, and none of your crew is up yet, mind you, none of your crew is up. And all of a sudden, you hear from across the way, at that boat with the tall kinku on it. You just hear, "I don't know why I'm on your boat."
Was that Avi?
There's got to be a very, very good explanation for all of this.
that's Avi. Damn it.
Y'all don't hear this, but Avi, you take your sweet little ass and your halfling and get off my boat. Hide your shame, because you should be ashamed of so little. Just fucking move. So I don't decide you gotta become part of my crew, naked boy.
Tell him, Doc Avi!
First things first, it is very cold here. Second,
You just hear in your head, cold, it's fucking tropical down here. We're in a heat wave, motherfucker. Shit, it's already 90 degrees and it's only 8 in the morning. It's so hot, even birds could fucking sweat.
That doesn't sound. Never mind. I'm not gonna question that.
you... May I borrow pants?
You fucking came here without pants, you can leave here without pants.
Fair
Shoot.
enough. Yeah.
Can we see now this naked Avi standing over on a boat across the way?
Y'all can see Avi stand up and Jensen. Hey dear, sorry about all that wild night. You know what happens in Hookfin? You just see a Kinku glare right at him.
I'm just gonna grab
Oh,
him.
you
By
didn't
the,
have
I'm
to
just
stay
gonna
on
grab
it.
him by the back of the
Pretty
head.
rough.
I'm just gonna grab him by the back of the head and go, let's not do that this time. And
Avi?
Oh, hey guys.
What the hell are you doing?
I have no idea.
Why are you on that boat?
Why are you naked?
Yeah,
I think you
Those
already
are
answered
all-
the question, but
those are all very good answers. Those are both very good questions. I would like to find pants and then answer them.
But why
Or
are
find
you
the answer.
naked?
Yeah, that is a thing that I am currently. I don't know. And
she looks at the
I'm-
Kinku. Did you steal his pants?
Ah!
No.
Kogo's
Um.
just gonna jump overboard with her ring of water walking and just kind of jog her way over to the boat. And then she's going to take out her +1 drawers that are situational and throw them at Avi. At least cover your shame. These will do for now.
Avi, they're oversized boxer briefs.
I slipped them on and grabbed them on the side like a towel.
If there's ever a situation that the situational +1 drawers can be used in, it would probably be this one.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Ah.
You know what? You take care of Avi getting off the boat. I'm gonna go make sure Boss isn't dead. So I kind of feel like I could be.
Good idea. Let's go.
I'm gonna head over to the Devil's Pride.
You find Boss tied to the mast, Kiwi partly singed, asleep next to a barrel, and see Aldrin drinking a cup of coffee near the helm.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna nudge Boss with my boot.
Avi is not even gonna. Avi is literally just gonna walk past and not even acknowledge it, and walk into his quarters and find a pair and put on.
Avi, you find everything you were wearing the night before neatly folded on your bed. All your weaponry laid out like it was meant to be picked up the next morning. Just right there.
Oh, thank God.
And across the room, sitting in a chair, you see your Cambrian mentor. Did you have fun?
Yes, I think I had fun.
You walked in here, took everything off, folded up, put it on your bed, glazed in the eye, and took off.
Well, at least I had a plan.
If I'd walked in here and just seen those clothes and the weapons and stuff, I would have thought we were in some Left Behind type shit.
Arlana
No,
Boss
they-
slowly
they-
wakes up. Yes.
Boss.
Boss, we need to talk to
Yeah.
you.
She's got her hands on her. You told me you were gonna make sure Drogob was okay.
I put him to bed.
We found him in an apothecary by the nair.
We found him in a fucking head shop, man. Come on.
He was asleep before we started drinking.
Orlana's gonna sigh and bend down. She's gonna untie him from the mast. And then she's gonna take out one of the hangover cures and hand it to him. Can't have you singeing everything else. Because I think you already singed Kiwi.
Did I set something on fire?
At least a door.
A door of a pub, and I'm pretty sure you did something to Kiwi's feathers left.
No. No, that wasn't him.
What was that then?
You were fine when you left the bar.
Torch fell out of a holder.
Ah,
That sounds suspicious.
ouch. Also,
Aldrich
why
looked
is
up
he
and-
tied to the mast?
Because he said, hey, look, I bet I can catch a whale, and tried to jump in.
Oh,
Good
boss.
call. Good call.
Arlana's gonna pat Boss on the
Give
shoulder.
me a perception. Give me a perception check.
Who?
You two that are on the deck.
Hey.
There is part of a whale on the boat.
Boss, what the fuck?
I have no clue.
Isn't that illegal? What the fuck, man?
Is it like parts of a whale blubber or what is?
It's like the flipper inside of a orca.
Okay, well, she pats him on the shoulder again. That's gonna be your job to get off the deck. Although, this is not my boat. This is Kogo and Avi.
She's gonna walk over and pat Boss. This is your job to get this off of the deck of my boat.
Kogo, you were staying on the other boat.
No,
This
she's on the
Avi's-
no. Avi and Kogo went over the Devil's Pride. Arlana stayed on the Tory.
Yes.
No, I believe that Kogo is still on the.
I thought she went over with Avi.
Devil's Pride, Boss, Stefanique, Jensen, Kiwi, Aldrich, Sani, and
That's just the
Pierce
other.
Pyre.
That's just the other crew.
Y'all took the Kogo stayed on the Tory. Y'all
She
took
went
the
over to the
goblins.
Devil's
I took the
Pride.
halfling.
I know we made you take the halflings.
It's been a wild night. We'll sort this out later. It's whatever. Does Kogo like have any head hangover right now at all?
Nope.
Oh.
Avi does, though.
I hate you.
Avi is the definition of Blar right now. He's just very thankful that his gear is in his quarters.
Arlana gives one of the hangover cures to Kogo. Go to give this to Avi.
And you may want to take one yourself, my friend.
Yup.
And she's gonna go over there and hand it to Avi. We picked these up last night because we figured some of the crew would have had a hard time, and I think we were right. So here you go.
Avi is going to ingest said cure. Does it work relatively quickly?
It'll take a minute, but Aldrich just leans over the railing from the helm. Hey, Mama Porterosho has breakfast and coffee downstairs, figuring that all of our dumbasses were gonna need it.
Breakfast sounds amazing right now.
She was correct. Jeffrey,
Oh man, I just remembered. We gotta replace Brent.
Ah, shit. That's a problem for after breakfast. Breakfast
Yep.
first.
Boss, can you get up?
He slowly stands up. I think I'll be fine.
No more whale hunting.
You guys go down to. You guys go eat. I will. I'm gonna grab something, and I'll be back in about an hour. I think I just remembered.
Okay, you need assistance?
No,
Okay.
no. But if I try this. If I'm right, this is going to be cool as shit.
Okay, well, let us know if you need help. We will be eating breakfast.
Okay. I will, and Avi will essentially make himself 4 breakfast burritos and get a beer stein full of coffee, and then go into his quarters. And over the next hour, Avi is going to cast Find.
Okay, you have a dire rat show up. Just,
Oh, this is just fantastic.
your tutor. The fuck is that?
That is amazing.
That is vermin. I kind of like it.
I'm sorry. Avi the rat kind of fits. This is. Now I get to figure out what I'm gonna. What do you call a giant rat? Your name is now Reginald.
Reggie the rat.
Or Reggie for short. Yes. And Abby will then take Reginald and go down to the go back down to where everybody's kind of hanging out.
As you start to go down to the kitchen, where I'm assuming everybody's still kind of at, you just see Devonique Porter. Oh no, honey, you can take that right the fuck back out my kitchen. No rats.
He
Arlana kind of leans out to look out the door of the kitchen. What the hell is that?
That
Avi's
is a
carrying
big
a
rat.
rat the size of like a corgi.
That's a big rat.
this is-
Avi, did you get a
uh,
mascot?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
Everyone,
What the fuck?
this is Reginald. Reginald, this is everybody.
It literally does the possum thing of.
Yeah.
Oh, he said. Oh, he trust me. You'll get. Trust me. He'll look. Avi will look down at the right. Trust me. You'll get used to them. They're good.
I ain't
Why do
getting
you
used to
have a
shit.
giant rat?
Apparently, so you know that deck of cards?
Oh shit, what did you do?
Well, the first one that I pulled, turned every piece of coin that I had into copper.
Oh no.
Oh, Avi.
Well, all the coin that I had on me. I'll put to specify.
Gonna say, was that party gold? Cause fuck.
No, that was. Um, the second that I remember, actually allowed me to, gave me the ability to have, to find to. I now have a familiar, and he just specifically is a dire rat. Which,
Well, at least
let's
that's
face it,
fitting.
exactly. This I don't think there is any way that this could have been better. The third one I'm still kind of fuzzy on. It may have been. if I remember if I remember correctly, which that there is no guarantees. I pulled the third card as I took my clothes off to run the street. So that's where I am in my recollection of last night. I
Then
haven't
you
got
ended up on the Kinku boat.
eventually between pulling that card and being naked on the Kinku's boat is still a gray area.
Well, that's fun.
Yes.
What the hell do
So,
we have to do now?
Well, we gotta
uh,
replace Brent, for one thing.
yes, the Pride needs to navigate. So,
So does the
Mars?
party wish to hire people next as the next move for the crew here in Hookfin?
We only need one guy.
Yeah, we need a. Oh, we Brent was navigation. So
He's a navigator and a scout.
Let me refill my beverage,
Give me a beer,
and
please.
we will pick back up.
Sounds good. We will take a break. I am back. I grabbed some food.
am back.
Welcome back.
I'm back. I had to take out my contact. It was bugging me, but now everything's not as clear as I'd like it to be.
I hate contacts. They're such a
Well-
necessary evil.
Well, especially for me. Fun fact, everybody. Frey only has one eye that has a working lens in it. I mean, I could see out the left eye, and I have my reading glasses, but it's like all of a sudden I'm eyeless on the right side. I have to keep it closed if I'm not wearing the contact.
I'm sorry, honey.
Not your fault. I just wish the surgery had worked. And also that the doctor wasn't like, you are very young to get basically cataract surgery, and you might have complications, so you should wait till you're older. But I want to see without having to put something in my eye every day.
That would be nice.
It'd be very nice, but at least I can see.
Then again, I'm very bad at wearing contacts because I've leave them in for a month.
Oh no, this is not a contact that can be left in. It is a hard and soft contact and very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah, I don't do hard contacts.
Well, the middle of it's hard. The outside ring is soft. And it basically replaces the lens in my eye. So
Yeah, that's
but I do have better eyesight with it than I ever did before I got surgery on either eye.
yeah, at least there's that.
Miro can tell you my eyesight was bad. I couldn't drive for a year until I got the surgery.
Pretty much.
Dang.
Well, no, I got the surgery, and then I had to wait a year. And then we did the other one, and that one didn't work, and then I got the contact. So I went a year without being able to drive. It sucked. I don't even like driving, but it sucked.
About to imagine.
Anyway, enough of my moaning.
Okay, so the crew would like to hire someone to replace.
Mr. Get his ass eaten, yes. I realize how wrong that sounds.
Yeah.
That was not intentional.
So if y'all would like to look underneath possible crew hook fin, there are several options. Lux, if you wanna pull some of these up so anyone that's watching the game can actually see some of y'all's possible crew.
I know who I want for our
Oh
navigator.
god.
Chad. We go
That-
from a Brent to a Chad.
That would be the OG Brent replacement right there.
That's a deckhand and a
What'd you say?
fat Reggie.
Are you sure the picture of that kobold is just fat?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Because it was listed as a male kobold when I found.
Based on how screwed up the internet is, that doesn't necessarily change
I know.
anything. I love the grumpy cat one though.
Grumps, look up!
Oh my god, an alligator snapping turtle.
What's Hannah Waves? Is she a water genasi?
She is a water genasi.
Knob. What was the guy that was a douche that we didn't hire last time? Was he a kobold?
That was
The snobby kobold, yeah.
yeah. Actually, no, that's the same guy. He just worked on another boat and made it here. He did not stay on that boat.
The kobold?
Yeah.
No, it was a different picture.
Yeah, it was a different kobold because that dude was uppity.
PD.
Like he had issues with goblins, which is why we didn't hire him.
I must have deleted that token and character altogether then.
There's a cockapoo! It's a cockapoo!
Yep, I'm actually thinking about the kick.
I have
Wayne is-
3 that I like. I like Grumpy Tabaxi, I like the Eric Hooker, and I like the Water Genasi.
Which one is the water genasi, Hannah?
Hannah Wave. We get the cockapoo. It's like we've just started collecting cute bird crew members.
This is true, but genasi.
Again, y'all are neither boat is anywhere near full crew either.
This is true.
Not
But
gonna
you
lie,
got
I like
that
the turtle.
overhead though.
Nunya.
I mean, if you think about it, if we hire enough crew, we don't even have to do anything anymore when we're sailing.
I like
Why do you-
driving the boat.
You have seen my roles. Why do you think I want to navigate?
Do we need 2 navigators to take over both you and a backup?
Avi rolls navigation, sails into salt marsh.
Wait, who's the navigator on the tour?
You.
No, I'm the one that drives the boat. However you helmsman, whatever the crap you...
Tory crew.
That would be Bethany.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So what do y'all want to do? I mean, we gotta talk to people, but...
Let's go ahead and go with the water with Hannah.
Not Grumps McGumps.
We can get
Well,
2.
Grumps, true, but Grumps is 50. Grumps is 50 a week. Hannah is 30. She is also a merchant and has worked for another trading company and has content.
We should probably talk to them, make sure they're not, douches or anything.
That a lot.
And that they aren't gonna
Can we
freak out
just say
running
that we
away.
saw these people on like a job board or something?
Yeah, that's pretty much what this is you have a job board.
Cool.
So we want to see if we can talk to this Hannah Wave. Is that the consensus?
And Avi will grab ink and pen and write on the deal. Write on Hannah and Winua.
ho.
When you a hoe.
When you a hoe. And
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Miro showed me the Grumps Magumps one when he created it, and he didn't realize that he created it the day that Grumpy Cat.
Oh.
Oh.
Because I went to work, I wanted to take him lunch, and he's like, look, and he showed me. I was like, oh, now I'm sad. He's like, why are you sad? Grumpy Cat died today. Ah, shh.
So I am going to schedule. I'm thinking Hannah, Nob, Nunya, and Winnie.
That sounds good to me for now.
Okay, so you're pulling them in. Poor fat Reggie don't find no work.
He works for 8 gold a week. Nob works for 10.
Is it deckhand over? Yeah. Okay. We'll do Fat Reggie too. Yeah, the kobolds, the turtle, and the Arcoca.
Even
And
Knob.
Knob is yes.
Okay, who do y'all want to bring in first?
Hannah. I would like to speak with Hannah first.
Okay, so Hannah, when she comes up to your boat, probably about an hour after you put stuff up back on the board for those folks to come in, she is wearing the finery from the Garhold Trading Company. It's a little rough around the edges. It's gotten a little dirty. And you can tell that she is not amused to have been here as long as she has. As she walks up, she holds out her hand. Hannah waves.
Avi, the rat.
Arlana.
Kogango Dagroka.
We call her Kogo.
Yes. So what would you say that you could bring to our crew?
I'm a skilled navigator. I have skill as a merchant. I have contracts from my previous job that is a non-competal because it is an outside market.
Why
That
did
we're
you
going to
leave
look
your
into.
other trading company?
The captain liked to drink and get handsy.
Ah, good reason. Did you punch him before he left?
No, I gave him a very cold shoulder. You see that she, like a little crackle of ice, goes up along one of her hands.
Eh.
Kogo approves.
I like that. So, how long have you been here? I may have missed that.
I've been here 6 months, 3 weeks, 5 days, more hours than I wish to count.
I can see that you're not too thrilled with that.
No, this is not my kind of city.
How would you say you
So-
work under pressure and rapidly changing situations and unexpectedness?
I served for 10 years in the military before I got a job with Garhold.
Oh, hey, that's kind of how I got my job.
You have to deal with the turtle dragon, you deal with the turtle dragon.
So you're cool with weird shit.
We live in an area where we regularly go into ruins trying to find artifacts. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you ended up on a parallel plane and eaten by a dragon in any of our lineup.
Everyone should just raise their hand. Yo.
Yeah, that it sucks when that happens. Hmm. So no issues with working under a Velo banner.
No, in fact, if I can subcontract with you, I would seek a permanent position with them when we made it back to port. They have a decent reputation over the last 3 years.
Yes, and
Yes.
they're very they're and yes, we are the reason. Um. So yeah, I think I've heard all I need to hear.
We will call you.
We just have a couple other people to talk to, but
We may be taking on. We may be, but we may be taking on. We emergent situation. We need a navigator. We you and there is one other navigator that we are interviewing. There's literally at this point nothing to say that we will not hire both of them. So we are looking to fill out our ranks before setting, which is probably going to be relatively soon.
That's fine. You know where to find me.
I do. Last question. How do you feel about rats?
oh, and goblins.
She
And
looks.
goblins.
She looks at you, Orlana. I have no problem working with goblins. They can be fine deckhands. And she looks you up and down, Avi. They're all right. I like what I see.
Kogo's just gonna be like elbowing Avi like, hey.
I like you. I like you. You're good. Yeah, we will definitely. I will definitely be. I will definitely be in touch with you.
And before Avi is the first person out of our entire party to actually end up in a stable relationship.
Okay, so who's next?
Let's see. Yeah, let's see that, and let's do both of the kobolds, Fat Reggie and Nob.
Okay, so you call in both the kobolds. One's a very short, stocky, heavy-set kobold, and the other one's a little bit taller, looks more green-skinned. You can tell that Reggie is not from the archipelago. Like, body language, everything. Knob comes in. Meh, yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm looking for work. Need work.
This was Reggie or Knob?
This is Knob.
Okay. And what kind of work would you be doing for us?
Knob did everything. Knob did everything on last boat, including getting lifeboat when sank. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why did the boat?
Pirates. We were pirates. Army sink. Navy. Sink.
Okay, well, we are not pirates, so there won't be any of that.
He looks right at you, Avi, with like a suspicious look.
He's not a pirate. He is just a former convict.
I am not a pirate anymore. Long story. You understand.
He's just a former convict.
But I can clean decks. I can coil rope. I can clean toilets. I can polish the knobs on the doors. That's where I got my name, Knob.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and I would assume that you would be Fat Reggie.
Yeah, there, boss. I'm Fat Reggie. How you doing?
What are your qualifications?
Oh, what are my qualifications? I mean, I'm good, you know. I can lift things that are pretty heavy. I work for cheap. I'm funny. I've been told the ladies like me.
Uh, so we have not had the best of luck in interviewing kobolds. Um, so I am going to come out with the first this question first. How do both of you feel about goblins?
Oh, you ain't got no problem with goblins there, boss. I mean, they're pretty wicked when it comes down to doing most jobs. I mean, people just judge them, you know? They judge us little folk. Now, I've worked with anybody. Nob don't care. Nob just needs a job.
So, um, how do you feel about weird shit?
Nob. I might charge extra for that. He looks at Kogo. Much more for her.
Not like that.
No. That's it. I'm sorry. I mean, really weird shit.
Like, a crew member of yours having sex with Damon and suddenly you get sucked into a furnace.
Just as an example, hypothetical.
Make a deception check, Kogo.
Oh no.
Nob. That's weird, but yeah, I'm fine. Just, I really need work. And to get out of the city.
Is there a particular reason you need to get out of the city?
Broke.
That's fair. I can feel that.
Regis. Yeah, I think you're full of shit. I think you actually got yourself pulled into hell, and that's pretty wicked awesome. I've been to Avernus once myself. I got this bag of coins on my hip right now. They scream at me every so often. Metal as fuck.
Yeah, I'd rather not go back.
Kogo did not have fun.
Trying to.
We avoid the stuff like that, but it tends to follow.
Okay.
Insight check on Reggie.
On both of them.
Both of them are honest. You're also looking right at Reggie. You're like, kobolds usually don't get those horns like that. Like, these are like almost tiefling horn.
Is there again, like literally staring directly at Red? Is there before we make it final? Is there anything I should know about?
I see that you noticed my headwear there. Another side effect of being in Avernus for a little while. You know, you go there, you try to listen to the bands and the machinery and all that, you end up gaining some horns because you make a deal with somebody the wrong way.
Oh, cool. I'm glad we got you out of there.
Ivy will immediately switch to Infernal, and is there anything I need to worry about?
That was wicked scary. Teach me how to do that.
I think he's on the up and up, Avi.
Ivy's going to look over at Arlana, look back over at Reggie, and once again an Infernal. If anything surprises me or any member of either one of our crews, I will personally feed you to our Aarakocra deck boss.
So I know that you said Aarakocra because that don't really translate in other languages. The rest of that still sounded wicked scary. That was pretty awesome.
Okay. We will get back with both of you. If we decide to hire you, I will translate.
He's like a more enthusiastic Brent.
Hopefully with better luck.
He just looks at Brent. Sounds like a douche's name.
Yeah, he was kind of a dude.
You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, well just you know how to find me. Closest bar, because I can't really waddle that far right now. Who are y'all bringing in next?
I just realized I've never given Arlana a last name.
You realized this like 4 months ago and then forgot again.
Well, I remembered again. I've never given Arlana a last name. Because I think I was going to come up with one and I never did. Oops. Arlana's family apparently has no name. I think Were we gonna call in the turtle? Because we have a carpenter on each boat. But
Yeah,
he's
but-
also a deckhand.
He's also a deckhand.
And he
A
looks
big-ass
cool as
fucking-
fuck.
A big ass snapping turtle would probably help our shipwright and our carpenter. So
Are you gonna bring him?
yeah, so Nunya.
And y'all see this bulky. I mean, it's probably only about 5.5 feet tall. Comes in, wears this slightly armored kilt, just has all these tools tucked into a belt, sits down in front of y'all.
Hello.
You look like good people.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
What exactly are you looking for in a crew?
You can see that probably he doesn't speak a lot of common normally, so he's thinking about his words before he says them. Hardworking.
What else would he speak as a turtle?
You don't know.
Damn it.
So
Coco's gonna try like saying in Orcish, like, "Do you speak this?"
He kind of peeks up and looks at you, and Orcish just says back, "I speak the tongue."
Hey, communication. So Kogo's gonna look at the party. You tell me what questions, and I'll translate them over so that it's easier for him to understand.
Ask him if he speaks anything other than common and orchid.
Is there anything besides Common and Orcish that you can speak, or speak as fluently as Orcish?
Ogwen, a native tongue. Elvish, with a bad accent. And some of the halfling tongue.
He says that he can speak Elvish with a little bit of an accent. He does have a tongue that's for his people specifically, and he can speak a little bit of Halfling. But I don't think that there's anything we all share.
That will be good.
So what are your capabilities?
He goes, carpenter, deckhand, enforcer,
I like the sound of that last one.
chainbreaker.
Oh, I like that one even more.
Have you ever served as a carpenter on a ship before?
I've made ships.
Ooh,
I'd say that's
Sonny's
better.
Sonny's gonna love this one. So now we are into the standardized questions of the interview. What are your feelings on really weird shit happening around?
He kind of gives a dull look and looks right at you, Coco. I'm a turtle. There's like 10 of us. I
That's
am
fair.
the weird shit.
He makes good point.
This is yeah. I can't really flaw that. I can't really find any flaws in it.
And like Avi, Kogo, and Arlana, y'all have seen a couple turtles. Like it's definitely one of the smaller population groups just because they reproduce very slowly, but most of them look more like sea turtles. This one looks legit like a giant jacked snapping turtle with a carpenter's belt.
Anybody else have any questions?
How do you feel about rats and goblins?
Rats taste good. Goblins, not so much.
How do you feel about them as companions and crew members?
Goblins work hard. Not racist. Rats can't do work.
Can we have your word that you would not at least eat the mascot of our boat, which is a rat?
That's a pet.
We do have a goblin that likes to eat rats as well.
This is a big one. I don't think the goblin could handle it unless he was having to fight it and take it down.
Oh shit, we
You-
need
you
to make
do
sure Drogon
notice-
doesn't
you
try
do
to
see
eat the
Reggie.
giant rat.
You do see Reggie walking, or Reggie the rat walking around with Drogob, like gnawing on its back, and it's like
Drogon! No! Get off of Reginald. He's not for eating.
punch.
No, go find the little ones. You leave the big one alone.
Points right at Reggie, but 12 piece.
No. That is Avi's pet. We don't eat pets. Go find another one.
Pets
He is
are
magic.
friends, not food.
He is magic. He will not taste.
He does have a point.
You see Drogob stomp a foot and walk off like an angry 4-year-old.
Oh, Lord, we adopted.
Avi, your rat wasn't even really noticing. It was just like dragging Drogob along with it.
And I was gonna just look at him and say, yeah, sorry about the kid. He's special, but we like him.
Nanya's just looking down at it. That's a big possum.
No, that's a rat.
But they do act very similar, so good point.
Magic
He just looks at it. Neutra.
True.
I should just state instead of a giant rat, Avi just has a Neutra rat with it.
That is a giant rat.
Ah, they
He
are
just,
closer
he
akin
just
to
communicates by going.
business. Well, I can communicate with him.
Everyone else just hears.
Yeah, pretty much. Well.
Anyway, we will contact you. We just have to make some decisions.
Me at the shipyard.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in, she said in elf.
Thank you. And Orcish.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Last one is when you.
Oh yeah, there.
I hope the Aarakocra name generator I used did not play a joke on me. Because I didn't even think about that till one of y'all said it.
Are you
It
serious?
literally says "when you a hoe."
Like, is this like? There's no way that was an accident. There's just no way.
I thought it was
I can
like
believe that. I can believe that he didn't realize it.
I was thinking like Wanaho, like the bird.
When you a
too.
hoe, which with a cockapoo is kind of apt.
That's a little, yeah.
And when y'all see this Aarakocra come in, unlike Kiwi, this is a pretty big Aarakocra that resembles a cockapoo. I mean, it's probably at least as big as the turtle y'all just had on your boat, and it kind of walks almost on its winged arms are overly long, and like knuckles are almost on the ground. And it just pulls a chair out and sits down. Hello.
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 You can call me Win.
Hello.
Um,
Okay, wait.
I'm Marlana, and this is Avi and Coke.
Pleasure.
Yes. So, just going to jump right into what are your feelings about working close to and with goblins, halfling, uh, kobolds,
Giant rats.
giant rats.
Children.
That
Not
happens.
sold on kids, but as long as everybody works, I'll do my job.
There's only one kid, so shouldn't be too bad.
And
He's pretty tiny.
And to be fair, he is a goblin dragon.
He thinks he's a dragon.
I think he'll grow on you, don't worry.
So, what are you good at?
I am a navigator, and I can also do some pretty decent woodwork.
What are your previous jobs?
I worked on another boat for a year, which for an Aarakocra that's 4 is pretty long.
What
Used to run spices from conch to Cian.
What are your feelings about very weird and dangerous things happening around, or potentially to you?
I think the interview's over.
What did he say? What did you ask?
Wait, what did you ask him?
I was gonna stop. Wait, no, not like that.
He's just
Like-
gonna go. Stranger danger. I'm done.
No, not that type.
Damn
of
it,
You
Avi.
see him. He stands up, and the Aarakocra is gone.
Avi, what did you say?
Damn it, Avi!
No, I asked what about I asked a strange shit question.
I guess that's fair. If they get scared by that, then they're not gonna make very long with their crew.
Kiwi comes up. You kind of might want to rephrase that because it sounds like you're gonna you got a weird sex club on the boat.
Kiwi, you have met Kogo.
That's not a club. That's a roller coaster.
I take that as a compliment.
And it also got Aldrich, but that's more like bumper cars.
Oh. Well, that was a bust.
Yeah. So
So, what do we
Well,
want to do?
he's a hoe. What can we say?
Kiwi glares at you, Kogo.
What's his name?
That's an ancestral name.
Still his name.
I just said he's a hoe. Like,
It's
That's his family.
It's disrespectful. I know what you meant. I see it in your eyes. As funny as it is, it's still insensitive. I'm
Have
gonna
you-
go yell at Aldrich now because of it.
I'm okay with
I'll
this.
keep doing it.
Have fun.
Alright, so what do we want to do?
alright, so
Well, that leaves us with only 3 semi-successful candidates, correct?
4.
Oh yeah,
2 kobolds, Hannah,
yeah, that's right.
and Nunya. And if we
Let's see,
wanted to
I'm
hire them all, and what boat do we want to put people on?
Well, Hannah's
About
got to
that
replace
time,
Brent.
you hear Aldrich. Hey, Bosch! Guards!
Oh,
Oh
gross.
god.
6 of them.
Oh fuck.
Right.
Well, we'll
Uh,
have to postpone this.
we will deal with these people. We'll deal with them.
Lana's gonna go over to the gangplank, whatever it is that goes down, or to the dock.
Yeah, at the bottom, you see there's 6 heavily armed guards with an anchor emblazoned on their breastplate.
Shit.
Can we help
There's
you?
2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them step up to the end of the gangplank. Asking permission to come on board the Devil's Pride with all
For-
your lovely paintwork.
For what purpose?
We need to deliver a writ. Must be done to the captain, which is a Mr. Alvy the Rat.
Well, we have him right here with us, if you would like to speak with him.
We would like permission to step upon your vessel first, though.
Permission granted. Something tells me I'm going to deserve this.
And they both walk up, and it's two humans, and you can see like on the edge of like the little mantle, one of them is Pete, and the other one is Jerry. All right, which one of you is Olvie the rat? But at that time, please tell me it's not that one.
No, that's Avi the rat's rat.
The other one.
Yeah.
Nice varmint.
That's just the mascot.
Oh God.
That would be me.
All right, Mr. the Rat, please step forward. And he unrolls the scroll.
I do.
All right, these are the charges levied against Alvi the Rat by the Anchor Lord, the only power in the city of Hook Fen. Indecent exposure over an extended period of time beyond what is reasonably considered okay. Teabagging the mouth of the Anchor Lord statue while yelling "Fillet this." And other public indecencies that are starting to make Jerry blush.
I think I want to hear these public indecencies.
Oh yes, please do go on.
I honestly think that I do too.
You made an egg disappear without using your hands in front of a group of halflings of indiscriminate age because, well,
Oh,
I apologize, we can't always tell with halflings. And
2 seconds. 2 seconds on that one. Crap. God, which one was with me? Jensen.
that would be Jensen.
Jensen.
Oh, you have Jensen with you too. We have another, and you see another 2 scrolls produced. We have charges for him.
Well, 2 seconds. Was Kiwi, bring me the halfling.
All 3 of them, like Tyrone. Do I need to be here?
Yes, just for shooting. Were these the halflings that were that this act was done in front of?
No, sir, that was not. Jensen, Justin Hodgcott, and like goes over some of the same. The first couple charges are the same as yours. You'll need to stay here. Mr. Rode the Bull magnificently. You have a good day. Just tips his little metal cap towards Aldrich. You were hoping I was in trouble too, weren't you?
Oh
Yes.
no, I hadn't gotten that far yet. I'm literally just trying to piece together what happened.
But we're gonna go back to work. Your Kiwi's yelling at me for something I didn't do. At least I don't think I did.
Are you sure you didn't do it?
Do I look like I go up in the crow's nest? How could I shit in the crow's nest?
Thank you, Aldrich.
But you made an egg disappear in front of a group of halflings. You made some money off of it without paying tax for street performers. You urinated on a wall and wrote your name, even though that's impressive. It is also public urination. You also are charged with 3 counts of littering and leaving a table in the middle of the street.
That's impressive, Bobby. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, you broke 14 windows and are listed as mooning 6 nuns, 1 vicar, and 1 very indiscriminate church lady.
Huh.
Which we don't know if that charge is true because I'm not sure we actually have church ladies in Old Town.
Yeah.
I say it's not very likely.
Somewhere out in the city is this one little like old church mama like, I'm the only one still going. Potluck's gonna be sad with just the green bean casserole. So we will need both you, Mr. Alvy the Rat, and Jensen Hodgcott to stand witness and before the Anchor Lord himself in court.
Oh, again. Oh, now it is today Arlana's problem. Osprum's bloody tits.
Um, in your experience, what is like, eh, are these like fines or
It also depends on the Anchor Lord because he is the law. I would say most of this would be he wants to make you because he found it's funny, except for that you did stick a portion of yourself in his statue
to
right
be
in front of
fair-
his house.
Maybe he
to
leans
be
that way?
fair, No.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah. Let's not at this very moment. To be fair, it is the biggest statue in town, which makes it the biggest spectacle.
Yes, I understand that, but also you understand it's also right before the gallows of the town, right?
And there, and in places of sadness, there needs to be joy at times.
I think you just need to come along with us.
Yes, I think
Need manacles.
He pulled out 2 scrolls. What was the other one?
Jensen did a lot worse stuff.
Give me. You can just come with me very shortly, and Avi is going to do. What am I gonna grab? I'm gonna grab. Throw in his haversack. He's going to throw. He's gonna go throw a bunch of expensive like. Avi's getting his shit together to pay his fine.
Okay. Roll a D100 for me while you're going through your stuff.
Come on. Come on.
And right as Avi's going through his stuff, the Dance Macabre starts playing. Okay, Avi, give me an intelligence check with that 66. You were just about to touch that wand that you got last night from the vending machine.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Jesus, good. Let's see.
Double down.
Double down.
No. No. Arlana,
Yeah.
that thing, or that wand, do not touch it.
Is
Do
that
not
why
let-
you did all this shit?
Yes. Do not let Coco touch it.
No one touched the wand. Got it.
Get rid of it.
Kogo, did you hear? Don't touch the wand.
Like, where was Koga? Would have still been on the deck, right? And then did Avi
Call
go down?
Arlana in, did you call Arlana into your quarters?
Yes, 'cause
Avi?
that's where if that's where I put everything when I before I went
Right.
shaking, then yes, I would have called.
Okay, so Kogo stayed on the
cabin.
deck, so never mind.
Yeah.
I don't need to make Kogo do a wisdom save to not touch something she's been told not to touch.
So,
I'm not that stupid.
with a wand, can I like pick it up with something? Or if I touch it at all, it's gonna affect me?
You have no clue.
Shit.
Guess you gotta figure it out.
Oh,
I ain't gonna touch
wait,
it.
wait. Never mind. Mage hand.
Hey,
Abby now has mage hand.
Let me
Abby
double
is
check mage hand.
It's 5 pounds or less. It's 5 or 10 pounds or. Because I have that as my other character, and I couldn't move crap with it when we were in that dungeon opening up circle.
And my idea is to grab just a regular old like satchel or bag, drop a few stone like a beer stein into it, put a beer stein into it, drop a wand into it, and then drop the fucking thing overboard.
Now, hear me out. We need to get rid of that thing, but maybe we should get rid of it after we show them this is why you acted like a dumb.
That's a good point. Wait, Kogo doesn't have a say in this. Never mind.
Like, still put it in the bag. Don't touch the inside of the bag you put it in. But we sink it in the damn ocean after they know that this is why you ran around with no pants.
This is probably a smarter idea.
Like, I'm all for sinking the thing, but...
You almost done in there.
Yeah. Just give us a second.
Kogo, give me a perception check. You notice that Jerry is eyeing you.
In what way?
He's like, he's trying to figure out why you have a beard, Kogo.
Kogo's just gonna kind of like squint her eyes and lift up one eyebrow and just start stroking her beard. Just looking at him like eyeing him back.
We now have the most intense eye off on the deck.
Do we need to roll constitution saves to not blink?
Yes, roll
Oh,
the
God.
constitutions.
You suggested it.
No.
You
No.
blink before him. That's what I thought.
Kogo's just gonna snort and then spit a loogie out on the deck.
Is there a crew just watching this?
And you hear Aldrich from up in the, or up at the crow's nest.
This is bird shit. I didn't even do this.
I was gonna say, I thought you didn't go in the crow's nest, Aldrich.
I was told I had to go up here and clean my shit out.
Well, it's your shit now, Aldrich.
Hey, Aldrich, you're gonna have to clean the deck. Someone spit on it.
Kogo's just gonna like look up at the crow's nest and give a big thumbs up.
You know, I'm really glad that Boss didn't end up burning the deck.
Yeah, I was kind of half expecting that when he was tied to the like mast, it was just gonna be like a ring of like scorched wood all the way around him.
Can only use the breath weapon once.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been bad.
So, Avi, you come out with bags of stuff, including a satchel that has the,
Nobody touch what's inside that one.
you see the guard.
Right. Don't touch what's in the satchel. What is that?
You can look at it, but wait, no, I don't have a say. Never mind.
This is the reason he acted like an idiot.
This
It's
is literally
evident.
the reason.
Oh, you bring that over here and let me see it.
You can see it, but don't touch it.
Malmouth, I believe that I am completely in control of my faculties and can take care of myself. What do you think, Jerry? Yeah, I think so. Open up the bag, boy.
Okay.
No
Okay,
need to get snippy.
okay.
Damn.
Okay. I will do this. But first, I want every single one of your men to surround the both of us.
That's a very odd request, but all right. Get up here.
And I will actually position them get them in like a 5-foot circle around us. and I will and what I will do is I will open the bag and I will mage hand the wand out in front of it.
Let me see something real quick.
And I will inform him.
He snatches the wand the second you pull it up.
Gentlemen, be prepared to stop him.
Okay, so at this point, let's see, you position them out around him. So it's you, Orlana, and Kogo.
Well, no, I would
In
have
this
pushed
circle.
it would have been us. Like it would have been just me and him in the middle of the circle.
Okay, so Avi, give me a con save. Orlana and Kogo,
Fuck.
Oh no.
y'all
Wait,
witness
what happened
Avi.
now?
The guard snatched the wand,
Oh no.
and you now see Avi and him calmly removing all of their clothes.
No. Coco, grab Avi. Do something.
Kogo's gonna grapple Avi.
Avi slips through your fingers as if he was greased.
What?
Oh.
Should that still be a roll?
No magic. He cannot be restrained while streaking.
Oh, we have severely misjudged this. Oh no.
And Avi and the guard take off through the streets, and y'all see that Avi has a tattoo on his rear end of a smiling face across both cheeks. And I guess that's the end of tonight's session.
Just Avi's bare ass running off into the sunset.
Oh no, it's morning. It's still morning. Like you're starting to get to like brunch time.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Knox.
Yeah. Trust me, when Tarek and our Monday group get back home to the Elsbane tie, Mixel's getting it.
Mixel's getting it.
And Tarek doesn't even know why he's mad at Mick at this point.
I guess we probably shouldn't have trusted Dumb and Dumber to not, mess with what they shouldn't mess with.
I was thinking that you're gonna let him snatch it and then the two guards would run off. But that's our game, folks.
There we go. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to tune in next time to find out the end of the two naked streakers again.
Avi is naked again.
Bare ass and hook fin.
Streaker 2, Electric Noodaloo.
That just sounds painful.
Okay, thank you everybody. Everybody say goodnight.
Night.
Night.
Don't let you meet love.
Bye.